Hello everyone, this is Builder Shed here, and today we are taking a look at Solus, and we're taking a look at its Budgie variant. And as y'all may know, I've had problems with Budgie in the past. Doesn't look to be in a situation with the live environment, but of course it's a live environment. Once you do some tweaking, you're gonna find bugs potentially, but yeah. Like I said, I've never tried Solus before. Budgie, to be honest, I would love Budgie a lot more if it didn't break every 5 minutes. So, that's my honest take when it comes to Budgie. But here's what Solus looks like from the installer. It has a very Windows-friendly layout, and I love how it looks. Like, this is from a... I've not seen Solus before, so that's how it is. So yeah, this looks pretty good. I'll give it that because, well, it's Budgie, but Solus in itself but Solus looks like they've done quite a bit of customization. Like they got their own theme going, and I really like how they got it looking. They have a really good flat looking design, and yeah, it gives Google a bit of run for their money when it comes to flat design. So yeah, I pop the file manager back open. You click up here, and like it has the radiating effect, like etc. etc. So I'll say they use the breeze cursor. I'm not the biggest fan of the breeze cursor, but at this point I've grown to not give two craps about it. So yep. Now, onto the installer. Looks like this uses Calamares. So I'm going to click English, but you can choose your other languages too. So you can go with Deutsch, Francais, Español, Ruski, Arabia, whatever, if you want to go with. So that's your prerogatives. Let's go with English. Where are you? Find my location automatically. Nah. Keyboard layout. So let's go with some more keyboard layouts that there are available for me, because I like my international keyboard layout. And part of the reason why I do this is so I could show you all some more. So how to select a keyboard layout. Yep. I'm going to select my time zone, which is central. There are some other options you can choose. I barely... Do people even live in this one time zone right here? Couple islands that no one barely cares about, but I hate how time zones are mapped. It's like, why are you too dang political? Jeez. But yeah, you live in Kiev, that's a time zone for you. What are these, empire? I thought these were time zones, not empires, man. You got giant German fantasy empire right here. You got the new Byzantine Empire, new Ottomans right here. You got another caliphate running around over here, and then you got Super China, Japan on crack, and for some reason they split the U.S. up in four. I'm just screwing around, but you get what I'm trying to say. Enough of the time zone rant. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to... So right here, under disks, I'm going to select automatically partition this empty disk and install a fresh copy of Solus. You can also go under assign mount points to partitions you have previously created. What should be done right here, but I'm going to click automatically partition this empty disk and install a fresh copy of Solus. On this one hard drive, ATA AQMU hard disk, and 100 gigabytes. I can use LVM in the new installation, but I'm not. People seem to have problems with that. That's why I'm not. Now, what name should you... Now, it's time to name your computer. I'm going to name it... Now, I'm going to name it basically Solus VM, but y'all could pick a VM name like, I don't know, Mr. Blah 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 or whatever, like whatever is your username, etc. So yeah, and that's all basically. I wouldn't bother with this unless you're installing this to another hard drive or whatever. So, yep. Now your username. I'm going to use Builder Shed. Capitalized version of that. Make that my password. I could change whether if it has administrator capabilities, which it has by default. Yep. And of course I can add another. Now, here's the... We can review our options for installation. Installation will make changes to your disk and result in data loss that you wish to install. And I will click continue. And now it's installing Solus, so overall, just going to minimize the VM. And we're going to pop Kate open and yes, I did change the theme again on this. I'm going to open up Kate. It's going to take a little bit for no reason, even though the root drive, the root partition is on an SSD, while my home partition's on a separate hard drive. So, yeah. So to start this off, ease of installation. Okay. The ease of installation, I'd say it's a 5 out of 5. I wish they would actually like immediately bring up the prompt. That's another thing. Not sure. Well, overall, installation here is very straightforward. It's extremely straightforward, and there's probably much better to go. I'm not really that sure. That, again, like I said, this is my first time trying out Solus. So I'm going to save as solusrating.txt, where I'm writing home. And that's like that. So I'll be back once this is done, which it seems to be getting close. So yep, I'll be back once this is done. Okay, I'm back, and it looks like this is now just got done installing. So let's type our little password in. And I really dig this login screen. This probably one of the best ones I've seen. So now this thing is loading up, and first one to look at we're gonna have to go into system settings and hurry up and fix this resolution. So might as well show you all that. So we go down into displays and go up to here, 1920 by 1080, and we click apply. We should be good. Keep this configuration. So now it's like this. So already, we got a Windows look. Desktop that looks quite a bit like Windows, and I'm really liking how the I like how the taskbar is not big, like just taking up like all the way up here. They surely give a crap about people having space in their monitors, but yep. I also like how they got this over here. Just yeah, you don't see distros like incorporating this often. Also got this, which I like. Thing is, this also uses the GNOME apps as well. So, got Nautilus on here. And again, it keeps its good old theme. So, yep. Here's our software center. Of course, my cat's just doing normal stupid stuff over there. So, yep. Here's our little software center, desktop software and theming. So, I got a good amount of stuff. And by the way, these are not amount of apps; these are categories. So we can go in here, KDE desktop. So we can get some KDE stuff, GNOME, blah blah blah. Desktop software. So we can get some stuff. Oh, so this is practically just like Pamac from Arch, from like Manjaro. So, yeah, just another really good user-friendly equivalent to some like what is it? Oh yeah, Synaptic or DNF Dragora or whatever. Like another very good user-friendly equivalent. So you got KDE applications you can get on here, which I like the KDE applications because they're like in between GNOME and like ones, but we're not using KDE here. They're going to look a little weird on here. So yep. Now it's got the desktop fonts. We're probably going to start needing a couple of them. Linux. I love my IBM Plex. Let's click install. Already it's lagging for a little bit. Yeah, I do not know why. You know why, you little start button? Yeah, I don't know why. I'll be right back. Now it's prompting me with my password. I gotta really make sure the things aren't accidentally, for some reason, show my password. So, yep. So, yep. Doesn't seem to be installing for some reason. That's a little bit bugged right there. So yeah, let's go to some other areas. We got desktop theming. We got some themes already. We got Arc, Adapta. So why is this not installing? Okay, we got third-party apps. Which is good. We can get Chrome on here. Is that gonna work? Okay. It's only go Chrome stable. Software provided by third-party tooling will be fetched directly from the vendor and installed locally. So you got some like Android Studio, Bitve, Google Earth, developer versions of Google Chrome, something equivalent to JetBrains. Mendeley, Plex Media, PyCharm, Writer, etc., etc. This is some IDEs. Skype for Linux, Slack. Basically a bunch of nice stuff. But we all know these are all proprietary software that you're looking at, so yeah. Let's take a further look around, see what else they have. So that's all. So we're just going to look down the list. So we got a text editor. I got a pretty good guess. I think I know what this is. Gnome's text editor. Bada bing. Close you. Graphics, we got LibreOffice Draw and Image Viewer. Firefox Hex Chat. And Thunderbird for internet. Some basics. LibreOffice Calculator, and LibreOffice Impress. Oh, can't forget about the writer. Other, we got settings, onboard settings. So let's see what onboard's about. I may just need to ping something. Is GitHub going to respond? Already, terminal's looking nice for all the terminal power users, though. Building analog. Nah. Plug your stupid self in. And hold on for a second. So now I'm gonna test from here to see if I can ping GitHub. So this thing can ping it just fine. Virtual machine that can't. So, who knows what's going on right there? Just some normal stuff. So, I'm going to reboot the VM and see what that does. Okay, now let's try installing a theme. See if that works. Type in my password. Nope. Again, what's up with the internet here? Sorry, I'm about to go full on terminal mode here. Yeah, this is... Yeah, anyone that doesn't like a terminal is about to get full on brain aneurysm here. That's all I'm going to say. I'm wholly sorry for any of y'all. So, yeah. Hold on. I need to look up Solus's package manager. Dang it. So I managed to finally figure out what was causing the problem with Solus. And it took me a reboot my entire computer. So, yeah, let's log back in. And let's actually try installing a package again. So let's go into desktop and theming. Desktop theming, and let's just download Adapta. Type in the password. Now it says one operation pending. Now it's actually doing the thing of installing it. Let's get in all the necessary utilities, and yeah. So now the Adapta theme has just got itself installed, and it took itself a little bit. So now we head down to System Tools, go into Budgie Desktop Settings. Now let's just set this to Adapta Nocto, and yeah, here we have Adapta right here. as you see, it affects all of this. So, yep. Let's see what other themes we have. We have just plain adaptive if we want to go with that. Let's go with our old noir theme. Lumine compact. I'm gonna go compact theme, which I prefer. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the compact theme because I just overall prefer compact themes, but yeah, for reasons. But yeah, so again, we're gonna explore this more. Other icon themes here. For example, probably definitely get some wallpaper stuff. I can get the GTK theme for Yoru. This will install the packages. What? Okay, so now for the power users that like the terminal, let me show you all that. Once that wants to load up. Yep. So let's do its EO package install Yaru GTK theme. Type in password. I like how they set this up. That's cool. I'm gonna do yes. So yeah, that's what that looks like. I'll be back once this is done. So now this says you just got done installing this thing from the terminal, so yeah. Now let me just get back over to my desktop, which I think is on F7, and yeah. Now if we just go back over here. Oh yeah, these are how you install updates right from here. So I'll be right back in a second because I'm gonna see if I reboot this. Seems to be a little problem. Yeah, I chose to reboot it and yeah, welcome to Budgie as a whole. So I'm gonna log in, do an EO package update. Upgrade. So now it's doing a massive upgrade or extra pack that just due to dependencies. Yes. I want to continue. I want to continue. So I'm gonna have this thing do an upgrade real quick. See if that fixes it. Okay, now it works. So we aren't screwed up anymore. Let's just go in here and so now we have Yoru as a theme we could select. A little Ubuntu theme though. To say it looks good would be a very crappy joke. Oh my. Yeah, let's set this back to where it was. Set the materia. Which is a nice theme. I love how this can be themed easily though. Flat plat. Yeah, I'll set this to Platinum Noir Compact and yeah, let's See what else we can get from here. Let's got some other things. Gaming on Solus. You can get some other things. So yep. 080 and other stuff. So you look in internet software. You go for web browsers. You get Falcon, Brave, Firefox, and all that stuff. So you can get instant messaging, get some stuff. So yeah, there looks to be a wide variety of stuff you can get on here already. That looks to be available at your fingertips. Oh yeah, programming language and language tools. Oh, you got all the libraries and stuff. So if you're wanting to program, you got that setting right there. System software, kernel drivers, all of this stuff. Security software, office software, and of course you got the furthermore type stuff. So yep. Now here you can check updates and install updates. These are like for system updates. You got the installed stuff. Install some third-party stuff. So from here, I'm gonna install how should I show this off? Yeah. And I'm gonna install all Google Chrome stable from there. Well, I'm gonna look around a bit more, see what potentially find. A little screwed. I do not know why. Maybe it could be the theme. So check these. Let's search for Discord. So yeah, you can get Discord from here and Steam. So if you're looking for gaming, like, you're not out of luck here. You're perfectly good. So yeah, it's on Google Chrome. So yeah. Now let's continue looking around. So other than your other normal stuff, you got the Budgie Control Center, which, let's be real, is just GNOME's control center. Let's just change the desktop background. We can change it to the city. Well, not a city, more like a bay. Orangutan. And if you have it be an orangutan, if you want some uncanniness on your desktop. Some Solus logos, you want that. Abstract. I like the nature backgrounds the most. But this looks nice, and I'm going to go with this. So, yeah. And, oh crap, I forgot to go look further down it. So, yeah, you can connect your online accounts from here. Comes the sound, here's your sound, audio, and stuff. Displays. Let's fix this real quick. Keep this config. right here. Mouse pad, we're good right there, obviously. Change your keyboard settings. Set your compose key, etc. Printers, you can add your printer right there. But I don't have a printer to add. Color, region, language, large text for accessibility. You got this. So if you want to do more powerful stuff, you just authenticate yourself. And yeah, so for example, I'm going to add a test user called, just call him Jimmy. And we're just going to ask user to set his password, next login. You can only set him to senior or administrator by off the bat, so we're just going to set his password to go. But have it be like that. But we're just going to click cancel. Set your default applications. Looks like that has got Google Chrome installed. So up here, yep, Google Chrome is on here now. I'm gonna have it set to image viewer because that's what it should be. And yeah, so all that stuff's doing better. Where is this getting Moscow at? No. Okay, pick Chicago. What time zone is? Yep, right there, and it should be AM, PM. Good. And you got our about page. Right there should be good enough for anyone. So now you got some other stuff right here. Onboard settings. It shows a little bit more. So you can have dock to screen edge or whatever. I don't know right there. Transparency from Windows. Oh wait, these are for the onboard window, onboard keyboard. Oh. Let's got some program applications. Budgie desktop settings. So this is where you can screw around a bit, as I've showed earlier. I'd say to the left. Time to come out over here or to the right. And that's what this thing over here called. It's called Raven. Have it be for the Windows. I can have it be left. It's going to shift over here to be more Mac OS like, or have it be over to the right. Center Windows, new Windows on the screen. That's what I like. You have automatic tiling, disable unredirection of windows, show all windows in tab switcher. Some other, basically some tweak stuff. Yeah, and you can also change your fonts. So yeah, I changed the menu here, so here's compact mode. It's just old school. I have it show headers. And yeah, I would show the label. Add some other things. So, and add more applets. You just overall customize it. So, also add change some things. Move it to the top, left. Hell, move it to the right. It coming right out of there. And put it back in the bottom. Put some transparency. Always. Around 40. And yeah, that's pretty good right there. And we have some other stuff we can set. So that's how it is. And that I don't see much else. There is the change right here. System settings. These are all that there are. You surely got some other stuff. And we got our system monitor. And yeah. Check how much resources this is using. Which it's not using much at all. Actually, let's head back to the system monitor. Dang, what's wrong with you? So, memory, it's using 1.3 gigabytes of memory with 2.3 in the cache. And it's staying steady around there. So, yep. Looks like a normal thing these days, but that's up to y'all. I'm going to go over here and see what else I can find, potentially. So, what else can I find? Actually, hold on. I could probably find some related to groups. Or users. So hopefully that should allow us to be able to modify some users. Oh boy, we have this on the Mate desktop. I'm gonna keep that on there. And let's continue going down. Okay, so we look down here. Let's see what else there are. Yeah, there should be something though. Fortran. Who uses Fortran? You got LMS and LMMS. So yep. Hey, I'm gonna get the Mate one on here. Now, where you got that one? Now you install that. Now it's installed, and let's go down into good old let me find it. This is from Mate. Yeah, it's not going to show up. I have to download Mate settings. Mate control. Okay, get that on there. So, yeah. This sucker's now on here. Well, yep, now wants me to log in, but sucker's now on here. If I go down here, look for anything under the name Mate, still doesn't show up. Maybe I pop in the terminal and do Mate, do tab, and you Control-Center. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the rear. I'm not. Yeah, if y'all can suggest to me tools that could expand the expand the capability of the user. Like what the user could do without a terminal. If y'all can suggest tools like that to me, go ahead, suggest them in the comments. Mainly tools that would allow the user to start and enable system D or OpenRC processes, as well as add the user to groups and remove the user from groups. Just stuff like that, and other stuff like that. So general stuff like that. So now I'm just going to go out of here, and now we're actually just going to go through and actually go into the review file. So now hopping to the review file, we could which is Solus ratings. Open that up with Kate. Let's go in and yeah, I've already put the ease of installation at 5 out of 5. So now start off with stability. With how easy this thing kind of broke, which I'm gonna tell you was Budgie. It was Budgie. It was completely Budgie that at fault here. I'm gonna drop it down a point. If it was just the OS as a whole, I would drop this down 3 points. I mean, I dropped this down 2 points, but I'm dropping this down by 1 point since it's the desktop environment that I'm using right here. Repository size, I'd give this 4 out of 5. Well, actually, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. It probably, I guarantee you, it'd have flat packs more. Speed doesn't seem slow to me. Ease of use, it's pretty easy to use, but it's missing a couple things. I will give you that. But the package manager, etc. Overall, easy to use. Extra, I wouldn't say there's anything extra really notable to point out other than maybe the terminal customization, but I'm not giving Solus. I don't think there's anything extra to point out. And if it's okay for daily use, it's okay for daily use. There is no denying that. So, yeah. Now it's time to, well, shove this into the calculator and calculate it. So 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4. And do 23 divided by 2.5, which gives us a 9.3. Overall, looks pretty good for distribution. And to be honest, the amount of times I had to dive into the terminal, to be honest, was because of the desktop environment. And if they go on the website, which is, if we go on Solus's download page right here, I'm going to bring it over. Or hold on. You can see that it's just Solus. That Solus Budgie is not the only option, though it's the flagship. You got GNOME as an option, the most common desktop environment people use, the Plasma variant, as well as the Mate variant. Which, to be honest, the Mate variant would probably get the highest out of all of these, so yeah. So overall, Solus as a whole, 9.3 out of 10. And that's where I'm going to leave it off at. As a whole. So, yeah. This has been Builder Shed. Hope to see y'all next time. See ya.